Top of the morning, fight fans. This is Kurt DeVille with Counterpunch Boxing News, and I have some new news concerning Eddie Hearn. Eddie Hearn states that Terence Crawford may never fight again. He said, "This is the problem with Terence." Talking of the sport's present state, I don't think Terence Crawford will ever fight again unless he gets the Canelo Alvarez fight. I don't think he's motivated to fight. He's made a load of money, and he's not going to take short money for a tough fight. And those are the words of Eddie Hearn, and let me counterpunch. I think at this point, Terence Crawford feels that he's done enough by showing people he's best pound for pound, or one of the best pound for pound, however you want to rate him. And Terence, I don't think he's interested in too many fights. He's already told Turkey Al-Sheikh it's either, Canelo or bust. So that means like, hey, bust. Because Canelo Alvarez, which hasn't ruled that fight out, by the way. But I don't think he's really interested unless he gets paid a certain amount of money. So it's either pay Canelo what Canelo wants, which Turkey probably won't do because he didn't like the way Canelo kind of brushed him off, and get the fight, or Terence Crawford walks, okay? And I think Eddie's right because I think Eddie has the inside scoop, you know what I mean? Because Turkey and Eddie are kind of like this, you know what I mean? And Canelo Alvarez is a guy that does whatever he wants anyway, so he's not really concerned with what he can't get versus what he can, right? And Terence Crawford is 36 years of age. He's an undefeated fighter. He's never been defeated in the ring, and I think what we've learned at 154 is the tough fights, are bound to come, and they're bound to be tougher. You know what I mean? So I think, challenges that you're focused on versus harder challenges, or hard challenges that you're not, appear different, because if you don't get up for a fight, that's what really you deal with. I see Terence Crawford, if getting the Canelo fight, getting bigger, working on getting stronger, focusing on the task at hand. But if he doesn't, you know what I mean? It's a good chance that Terence Crawford could probably be defeated at 154, especially if his mind is tunnel visioned on Canelo Alvarez. It happens to a lot of fighters. A lot of fighters are focused on this fight, and they want that fight, and they want that fight, and that fight only. And then they get in there with another fight, I guess, just to stay busy. But the other guy is focused on him and only him. Then that guy that's focused on only him versus the guy that's focused really on someone else, you have your conclusion, because the guy that's focused and he's well prepared and he's probably equally gifted will probably pull it out because he's more motivated for the fight. You know what I mean? So he's doing everything right. Bars. So I think that's what you deal with Terence Crawford. But do I personally think he's retired? No, I don't think he's retired. You know what I mean? But if he does announce retirement, don't be surprised if Eddie's right. I won't be surprised overall, because he's already said, I want the Canelo fight. Give me the Canelo fight. And if I can't have that, bust. That means I'm leaving or I'm walking. But you guys tell me what you think of Eddie Hearn stating that Terence Crawford may never fight again. Of course, please subscribe. And you guys been Counterpunch. Peace!